In this podcast episode, Lex Fridman welcomes two prominent voices in American political discourse, Ezra Klein and Derek Thompson. Klein, a columnist for the New York Times and host of The Ezra Klein Show, and Thompson, a writer at The Atlantic, delve into a wide array of topics, including the current state of American politics, the influence of figures like Donald Trump and AOC, and the implications of technological advancements led by entrepreneurs like Elon Musk. The conversation begins with a critical examination of the current political landscape, where Klein asserts that the currency of politics is not money, but rather attention. This distinction is crucial in understanding the dynamics between the two major political parties in the United States. Klein argues that while Democrats often view political success through the lens of financial resources, the reality is that capturing public attention is far more impactful. This shift in focus reflects a broader change in how political campaigns are run, with social media and digital platforms playing a pivotal role in shaping narratives and mobilizing support. Thompson adds to this discussion by emphasizing the importance of attention in the age of information overload. He notes that the ability to capture and maintain public interest is essential for political figures, especially in a fragmented media landscape. This new reality challenges traditional political strategies and requires a reevaluation of how candidates engage with their constituents. The implications of this shift are profound, as it suggests that the effectiveness of political messaging may hinge more on its ability to resonate with the public than on the financial backing behind it. Klein and Thompson then pivot to the topic of government efficiency, discussing the need for a Department of Government Efficiency. Klein highlights the inefficiencies that plague government operations, particularly in areas such as housing and infrastructure development. He argues that the current bureaucratic processes often hinder the government's ability to achieve its goals, leading to wasted resources and unmet needs. This inefficiency is not just a matter of poor management. It reflects a systemic issue that requires a fundamental rethinking of how government operates. Thompson echoes this sentiment, emphasizing the importance of deregulating government processes to allow for more effective governance. He points out that the rules and regulations that have been put in place to ensure accountability can sometimes stifle innovation and progress. By streamlining these processes, the government could become more responsive to the needs of its citizens, ultimately leading to better outcomes in areas such as housing, healthcare, and education. The discussion underscores the need for a more agile and adaptable government that can effectively address the challenges of the 21st century. As the conversation progresses, Klein reflects on the current state of the Democratic Party, describing it as more fragmented and leaderless than ever before. He notes that the party is grappling with internal divisions and a lack of clear direction, which has made it difficult to present a unified front in the face of opposition. This fragmentation is particularly concerning given the challenges the party faces in upcoming elections, as it struggles to maintain the support of its diverse coalition. Thompson adds that the exhaustion of the Obama coalition is a significant factor contributing to the party's current predicament. He argues that the Democratic Party must undergo a transformation to remain relevant and effective in the changing political landscape. This transformation requires leaders who are willing to acknowledge past mistakes and adapt their strategies to better align with the needs and aspirations of their constituents. The discussion highlights the urgency for the Democratic Party to find a new identity that resonates with voters and addresses the pressing issues of the day. Klein and Thompson emphasize that the Democratic Party must embrace change to regain its footing in American politics. They argue that the party needs to identify and support candidates who are willing to challenge the status quo and advocate for bold new ideas. This includes rethinking traditional policies and being open to innovative solutions that address the needs of a changing electorate. The conversation underscores the importance of having leaders who can articulate a clear vision for the future and inspire confidence in their ability to deliver results. Thompson points out that the party's current leadership must be willing to take risks and make difficult decisions to foster a more dynamic and responsive political environment. This may involve confronting entrenched interests within the party and advocating for policies that may not be universally popular, but are necessary for long-term success. The discussion highlights the need for a new generation of leaders who can navigate the complexities of modern politics and effectively communicate their vision to the public. The conversation shifts to the influence of Elon Musk, particularly in the context of his leadership at companies like Tesla and SpaceX. Klein and Thompson discuss Musk's unique approach to innovation and his ability to disrupt traditional industries. They highlight how Musk's vision and willingness to take risks have led to significant advancements in electric vehicles and space exploration. This discussion raises important questions about the role of entrepreneurs in shaping the future of technology and society. Thompson notes that Musk's approach to leadership is characterized by a focus on ambitious goals and a willingness to challenge established norms. This has allowed him to create a culture of innovation within his companies, where employees are encouraged to think creatively and push the boundaries of what is possible. The conversation emphasizes the importance of visionary leadership in driving progress and the potential for entrepreneurs like Musk to play a pivotal role in addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges. Klein and Thompson also delve into the phenomenon of DOGE, the cryptocurrency that started as a meme but has gained significant traction in recent years. They discuss how DOGE represents a broader cultural shift towards decentralized finance and the democratization of wealth. This shift has implications for traditional financial systems and raises questions about the future of money and value in society. Thompson argues that DOGE's rise reflects a desire for alternative forms of currency that challenge the status quo. He notes that the appeal of DOGE lies in its community-driven nature and the sense of belonging it fosters among its supporters. This discussion highlights the potential for cryptocurrencies to disrupt traditional financial systems and create new opportunities for individuals to participate in the economy. As the conversation continues, Klein and Thompson explore the future of the Democratic Party in light of the challenges it faces. They emphasize the need for the party to adapt to the changing political landscape and embrace new ideas that resonate with voters. This includes a focus on issues such as housing affordability, healthcare access, and climate change, which are increasingly important to the electorate. Thompson argues that the Democratic Party must find a way to connect with younger voters who are seeking bold solutions to the challenges they face. This requires a willingness to engage in difficult conversations and confront the realities of the current political environment. The discussion underscores the urgency for the party to redefine its identity and present a clear vision for the future that inspires confidence and mobilizes support. Klein and Thompson highlight the importance of political courage in driving change within the Democratic Party. They argue that leaders must be willing to take risks and challenge the status quo to create a more dynamic and responsive political environment. This requires a willingness to confront entrenched interests and advocate for policies that may not be universally popular, but are necessary for long-term success. Thompson emphasizes that political courage is essential for addressing the pressing issues facing the country, such as climate change and economic inequality. Leaders who are willing to stand up for their beliefs and advocate for bold solutions can inspire others to join the cause and create a movement for change. The discussion highlights the need for a new generation of leaders who can navigate the complexities of modern politics and effectively communicate their vision to the public. The conversation also touches on the role of institutions in shaping the future of American politics. Klein and Thompson argue that institutions must evolve to meet the challenges of the 21st century and become more responsive to the needs of citizens. This requires a reevaluation of existing structures and a commitment to reforming processes that hinder progress. Thompson notes that institutions should be designed to facilitate collaboration and innovation, rather than stifle it. This includes creating environments where diverse voices are heard and valued, and where individuals are empowered to contribute to the decision-making process. The discussion underscores the importance of building institutions that are adaptable and capable of addressing the complex challenges facing society. As the episode draws to a close, Klein and Thompson reflect on the future of American democracy in light of the challenges it faces. They emphasize the need for a renewed commitment to democratic principles and the importance of fostering a culture of civic engagement. This includes encouraging individuals to participate in the political process and hold their leaders accountable. Thompson argues that the future of American democracy depends on the ability of citizens to come together and advocate for change. This requires a willingness to engage in difficult conversations and confront the realities of the current political environment. The discussion highlights the urgency for individuals to take an active role in shaping the future of their communities and the nation as a whole.